What's going on, guys? What's going on, Thai Squad? What's going on, everybody? So, the Browns lost to the Bengals 16-17 on Sunday. And this game was just a dominating loss for the Browns. You don't have to say anything, but it was a loss by the Browns because they just didn't have enough. The Browns, time after time, I get so like confused with this Browns team as a Browns fan. I get really like confused on how you come in every year. You build a team and you go out there, and this is supposed to be like a good game. Every close game that we saw on Sunday through Thursday, week 1, was good. But this is where it gets more interesting. Is that you are going to let the Bengals just dominate you every single time? Like we saw this last year. How the Bengals dominated you twice. And you had the lead a bunch of times. Like, I get Denzel Ward's comments about saying that Joe Burrow was going to throw some his way. Like, that Jamar Chase Denzel Ward matchup is always interesting to watch. But we have to remember, this is the NFL and a divisional game. Every game that the Browns, I'm scratching my head every game because I do not know at this point, where do the Browns be at? Where are the Browns going at? Because if you ask anybody a simple question, who's a Browns fan? Totally, anybody would say, we haven't had a good team since 2020, since 2023. Like, could somebody say that the Browns have to win a game here? Because you're going against the Baltimore Ravens. If you beat the Baltimore Ravens the first time, you have the season series. But you're also going against you're also going against the Baltimore Ravens twice. And this isn't a team that made the playoffs last year, that had Baker Mayfield, Nick Chubb, that made the playoffs in 2020 with Baker Mayfield, Nick Chubb, Odell, Jarvis Landry. This isn't that team. We brought Joe Flacco back. Good signing by the Browns. But honestly, I do not know what you're doing if you lose 16-17 and you're going to put out something that you think that works, and then when it doesn't work and you have a lead, you just simply blow it because you have Joe Flacco, who won a Super Bowl. You traded away Kenny Pickett, which was a good trade. You still got Shador. You still got Gabriel. You got Myles Garrett. You got Denzel Ward. Nobody isn't going to say that the Browns are a playoff team. I am a Browns fan. I am not going to say here that with the Browns missing a field goal to take the lead, I'm not going to say it's the kicker's fault. Every kicker, 99% of the time, they're going to miss a field goal. Any player or any athlete is going to miss a shot. It's going to miss a goal. It's going to miss a kick. Or it's going to miss a hit. Every player goes through ups and downs. Everybody goes through ups and downs. So I'm not saying it's the kicker's fault. I'm not saying that the Browns releasing Hopkins for that kicker wasn't a bad decision. I'm just going to keep it real. It's that if the Browns want to make the playoffs this year, you're going to have to say that losing this game wouldn't be a big situation. It's not going to be the same situation because you still have the Steelers in your division. You have the Bengals in your division. You have the Ravens in your division. This isn't something that you're going to have to say and look at and go, oh, we haven't had a good kicker since Phil Dawson or Hodgson. We have an amazing defense. But when we look at these stats and we say, Joe Burrow throwing 14 for 23 for 113 yards, 1 touchdown. Brown 21 carries for the Bengals. Jamar Chase, 2 catches, 26 yards. And then we go to the Bengals defense and we play Henderson, 3 tackles. This game was a close game. And then we go to the Browns side of things. And we say Joe Flacco, 31 for 45, 290 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. This game to me is a close game. I don't know what else to say. Because you have to beat the Ravens. Like you were winning that entire game. Until everything this went wrong. Like Julie, 5 catches, 66 yards. Ajoku, 3 catches, 37 yards. What else can you say here? Like, this Browns team has to make the playoffs. There is no ifs or buts about if this team can make the playoffs or not. Because this Browns team has been through ups and downs, has been through different quarterbacks. If somehow you finish with a 3-14 record, again, which I hope the Browns don't, you could say that the Browns could finish with a 14-3 record. But guys, sub if you're new and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there. And peace.